For as long as I've had that Voice Memos app on my iPhone, I've been using it to record my song ideas. It's really easy to use, very convenient, you know, it's just sort of push record and go. Now, I recently figured out that I have been making a mistake and I shouldn't be doing that. I should in fact be using that Music Memos app. And I realized that not only is it just as easy, but yeah, and also does it add an automatic drummer and an automatic bass part, super cool, but it also works seamlessly with Garageband. So that's what I'm gonna show you today. Okay, so here's what it looks like on the phone in the lower right-hand corner of my menu here. So I'm just gonna turn it on and I'm gonna record a little blues in A, okay? So here we go. Okay, pretty easy, right? So now, if you look down here at the bottom, in case you are one of the people that don't know, you see an icon for both a drum kit and a bass. So if you click on those, just touch them, you know, you can turn them on and it will automatically lay down a bass track and a drum track, okay? And just to prove it, here's what it sounds like. Okay, so there you go. Now you know. But I want to show you how this works with GarageBand, okay? So what I'm going to do is actually go in here and I'm going to save this thing as my blues in A. And that's that, okay? So I'm going to hit done there. Now I'm going to come up here and I'm going to look for this sharing thing, which is in the upper right-hand corner. Oh, wait. First thing I need to do is turn on AirDrop. So I'm gonna do this with AirDrop onto my computer. So I gotta go up to my screen here, type in AirDrop. There that is, okay? So now, I'm gonna, from my iPhone, I'm going to select it and I'm gonna hit AirDrop and there it is. Well, you already see it there in the menu. So I'm just gonna share it over to my computer now. And now it has been sent, okay? So let's move over to the computer and I'll show you what it's gonna do because this is pretty awesome, you guys. All right, so now I'm gonna go into my downloads folder, which is right here, and it will be this thing right here. So I'm just gonna double click on this. So now it's asking me to save it and I'm going to just save it again in the downloads folder, no big deal there. But check that out. It has opened in GarageBand with the drummer, with a bass track, with the tempo set, and with the key set. How awesome is that? So if I push play, here's what it sounds like. Now, obviously, the ending's not perfect, but with a very quick tweak, well, that wasn't the tweak I wanted to do. If I just yank that back to there, the ending will be not bad. Let's look at that. Passable, right? But yeah, I have MIDI notes to work with as a bass track. I have a drummer, and obviously the guitar part here is, and in fact, it's actually, look at the recording. Pretty decent. The levels are good. I was kind of surprised the first time, which was this morning, that I figured this out. Now, this was a short project, but I want to show you what it looks like if you actually have a long song with a verse and a chorus, okay? So let's look at a different file. So this is a song that may or may not end up as a Music Monday song. I haven't decided yet. But point is, this is more or less a complete song. It has verses and choruses. There's a little bridge that happens. But, of course, here's the bass track, just as I had talked about before. But the drums have been sectioned out into verses and choruses, and it is just so awesome. So I will say, I added this little gap here earlier today, but, you know, for example, here we go between like I think this is a chorus into a verse. it's all sectioned out. So now I can go in and start fine tuning that drum section to be how I want it to be, but I just think that's so incredible. This is one of those details that makes Apple such a great company for creative people. These little nuances that they add to the apps, I don't know. I just think this is why I continue to be a customer and a happy customer, because it's these little things that just, like, when you figure these things out, and it blows your mind. Like, holy moly, I just played a guitar track and then I open it, you know, I was able to open it in Garageband and it's all here. You guys, what an amazing idea. So I really do think from now on, as long as I have like a beginning to end song for Music Monday that I can play on guitar or something, this is totally how I'm going to do it, because it's going to do a bunch of the hard work, like laying out a drum track for me, and editing it apart and having it in the sections that I need it to be in. Again, with the key set and the tempo set and all that kind of stuff, it's incredible. Incredible. Now, I will add that it will be important for you to be able to play in time and in tempo. So, you know, get out there and practice with your metronomes. That's always good advice anyway. Just practice to a metronome. It's good to stay steady, especially if you're working with GarageBand. Not always the best with, you know, real musicians, but hopefully you are able to hear your drummer when he ebbs or she ebbs and flows with the tempo. It happens, but you got to be able to move with them too. Anyway, you guys, I think this is a great feature from the Music Memo app, and I think there's a lot of possibilities that hopefully you guys now are like dreaming about. So get out there, write a bunch of songs, record them into the Music Memo thing, and goodbye voice memos. Thanks for all the great years. You know, lots of stuff to listen to over there, but now it's Music Memo time. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Your continued support on the channel. Please hit that subscription button, little bell for notifications. It really does help me a lot. When you do that, it helps the channel, and that's awesome. So thank you. All right, peace and love.